A figure stands on a branch nestled high up in the canopy, his golden skin shimmering from the rays of light that make it through the rain-soaked clouds. He surveys the river ahead, pointed ears peaked on high alert, hand hovering over the skyshard pistol on his hip. He strikes a figure, though his beauty is undercut by the dozens of scars dotting his exposed flesh and by the scowl permanently plastered on his face. It's perfect, he thinks to himself. Ample cover along the tree line, and based on reports, we'd be attacking in the dead of night. With a bit of luck, the weather might even be on our side. Satisfied, he quickly descends, displaying a level of dexterity befit a trapeze artist. A strider awaits him below as he saddles up and rides off into the basin. Several days upriver, our party has just arrived at the locomote rendezvous spot. After talking with Okino and being tasked with looking into some lock tampering on the passenger car, they managed to apprehend Lily, a young woman who attempted to send her owl cheeks off with a note before it was shot down. We cut to Okino leading the boys to a locomote car for interrogation. So he takes you down a couple cars, 5 or 6, to the car that is kind of where the guards sleep. It's basically the only place that they can get. Everything else is full of supplies or people. So it's basically a one room with roughly 10 very cramped places for each guard to sleep because they're on basically 12-hour shifts. There are some of them in there that he wakes up by banging his sword on the kind of side of the car and motions for them to kind of clear out as they clearly see like a bound someone. And they all quickly wake up and make themselves busy elsewhere. And he will pull up a chair and set her on it and tie her to the chair as well. Bind her to the chair. And he says, he looks at all of you and says, now, I don't know how you guys do things, but we don't torture people here in Koi. I'm not saying that's what we were going to do. I'm just throwing that out there.
Was he just looking at me?
Oh, he's looking at all of you. He literally knows nothing about Raiji.
I look at Eamon and I'm like, do I need to be here or should I go somewhere else?
It's up to you. If you have any questions to ask her, feel free. But if not,
I have no questions. I just need to know where to go.
I'm not in charge of you. I don't really.
Yeah, but you can go help the assembly people. They always looking for hands to carry heavy stuff. You were doing that before.
They still need help. Yeah, whatever you were doing before you.
We kind of got to wait till the fight starts.
I'll go find Renister.
Okay.
You can stay if you want. I'm sorry. To be in the guard.
I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
As he leaves, Okino goes, I didn't mean to offend him. Did I offend him?
No, he loves torturing people. Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
you just took
real.
torturing off the table.
But yeah.
No, we weren't planning to torture anyone. Also, is she still deaf?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Might be a little hard to wake her up. I wait for however many minutes it takes for her to be deaf.
Can I?
10 minutes.
Can I search her to make sure she's
Yeah. You find
that
two
time?
more hidden daggers. She's wearing full leather armor, but other than that, you already saw she kind of just dropped the lockpick kit that she had hidden on her. Other than that, you don't find anything.
I'll pick that lockpick set up.
Okay. It's not really a lockpick set. It's a lockpick.
Oh.
A couple of them.
I'll grab them.
So, but yeah, for sure.
That could be useful.
So if you were to put these, I will tell you they will find a lockpick set in their things that if you would like to keep,
I would.
You can have that. It's just she doesn't have all of it on her because a whole lockpicking set is not easily concealed. But yeah,
Eamon wouldn't have noticed.
You are confident that there is, from your eye, nothing more to be found on her.
Okay.
While he searches, can I refocus?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wait for her hearing to come back.
As Okino is kind of like, can you stand on the other side of the... just getting all of the guards' bed sheets wet in the 10-foot area. That
What do you mean? We're in a rainforest.
Yeah.
We're on a river,
Classic.
silly.
But yeah. Whoever wants to...
I'll wake her up.
Okay, yeah. After 10 minutes so she can hear.
Yes.
Do we find anything in the...
going through her stuff, you find what looks like everything that was in her pack, other than a journal that was clearly used to rip notes out of and some string that was clearly used to tie onto cheeks. It looks like just normal traveling stuff. Even a couple just like what look like keepsakes, like a very worn red ribbon that one might wear in your hair. Other than that, just like basic traveling supplies.
Okay, and I'm assuming a lock-picking kit.
Yeah, so yes.
I would probably
that would be the only
throw
thing
it
that
out
would
the
raise
window so
eyes. but
Foster's
that's
I will
okay.
grab that
Pretty much
and I'm going to just join them. I'm assuming by the time like 10 minutes has passed, I would
Yeah.
have probably finished up and joined them. In
So
there.
okay, so you leave Raiji, you
So
go to Renister.
I'm going to Renister,
Yeah,
and then
he comes.
he
Sweet, you
comes
can
back.
join me to go back to Eamon.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
I was coming to find you.
Oh yeah, we just looked through her things.
Okay.
Found the lock picking kit and the red ribbon.
Do you need me to do anything?
I was gonna go help with the interrogation.
Oh.
The-
Okay, I'll go back.
Okay. Yeah. So
That was weird.
there's a rap on the door, and he opens it up, and Raiji and Renister are there.
Just open it.
Okano opens it. Yeah. Are you up? Yeah.
Welcome back.
I found him.
Good. Thank you, Raiji.
You guys all come in.
I just like throw the lock picking kit to Phosphorus.
Okay. Yeah. Phosphorus gets it, and he says, "I said this to the other three. I feel like I need to say it to you, the least Renister, but we have a firm stance, no torture here.
Not my style.
I figured."
And then I walk over and punch her in the face.
Is she just in the center?
Do you have a rag and
Yeah.
maybe a running hose?
Guys walk
not
behind her
torture.
and sit down behind her. Basically, I just want to watch her body to make sure she's not actually like
Yeah, like getting out or something. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
My inner paranoia, always going.
So yeah, Okano says, "Whenever you guys are ready."
I just kind of, as
I'm
like,
sure- I'm
I
sure-
assume the deafness is going away. I've been like checking, so I just kind of like snap by her ear a bit.
Okay, yeah. She like, it like startles her awake. She opens her eyes when you wake, when your alarm goes off, when you're in real deep sleep and like you don't even know where you are for a second.
Her
Yeah.
neck is probably
It's
so sore.
Very clear like that. Yeah, she like kind
Just
of
getting
crinks her
ninja
neck,
kicked.
and you see her hands kind of bulge in the not because she's struggling, just because instinctually she goes to like rub her neck, but she can't. She very quickly realizes the situation she's in, and she just looks to the three of you that are in front of her.
How long have you been sending messages to the bandits? I mean, you can either talk or we can stay here longer until you talk. It's either an hour or later. There's no way out of this for you other than talking.
So why would I talk?
I mean, we could always just throw you in the river
Go for it.
as you're tied. Can I
You
get
know-
a read on her?
Yeah, go. Yeah. I'll roll for you perception.
Oh,
A vibe check.
Can you roll me a vibe check too?
Yes, yes.
And after that, I will say something.
I'll roll one for all of you.
Okay.
Because I don't know why any of you wouldn't checking. Renister, you pick up. She speaks with a weird amount of confidence. For someone in the situation she's in, that's just something of note. She doesn't seem to be bluffing in like she doesn't care
Okay.
about that.
So then what I'll...
But other than that, none of you pick up on anything.
As she
too
says
crazy.
that, I just look at Renister, and I just stand up and walk to the other side of the cart and let
You know,
Okay.
Renister do his thing.
as a lizard myself, I've always found alligators in particular quite fascinating. They typically will grab onto their victims and roll with them. It's called a death roll if you're unaware.
I know you can't kill me.
I won't be. The alligators are less discriminatory.
I know the rules of koi. You're not going to kill me.
That's what's interesting. I'm not from Koi. I'm from Wakuzana. Formally.
She looks at Okano. He's from koi.
What he does and what he does and what I do are two different things.
Why don't you roll deception?
We just said we wouldn't torture her.
I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can clarify with Okano, but
Yeah.
I think he was safe to assume that if torture's off the table, we're not just going to kill her.
Sure. But I think
I know
think-
you were
yeah.
specifically
Deceiving her.
trying to mislead her into think that is on the table. Yeah.
Can I aid whatsoever?
How would
with
you like to aid?
Intimidation?
like
No, but like, how do you aid? Like, what do you do?
I mean, is that just something where you can assist someone in almost anything, right?
Well, you can assist if it's plausible for you to assist.
I mean, I'm also interrogating. She saw me heat a dagger up. She saw me do lots of things that can kill someone.
Well, he's lying. He's rolling deception.
Okay.
He's not rolling intimidation.
Well, I mean, you're trying. Okay. I
So-
mean, trying to convince someone that you can kill them, whether it's lying or not, it's still presenting yourself in a scary way.
I think
helps
Well,
them.
the crux isn't he's trying to scare her. He's trying to convince her that you guys can harm her.
Okay.
That's way more
I
important. than
think what
intimidating her
he's
at this point.
saying is like, what do you say? in
Yeah,
that
what are you
moment?
doing to assist?
Okay.
Other than just
My idea would just be like looking like someone that would kill her.
Okay, yeah.
as opposed to like,
Gotcha.
like if I'm doing this and I'm like darting my eyes over to like
Yeah.
the guard the whole time, that's obviously
Steely eyes.
Yeah.
a ruse,
So
but trying to look like I'm unfazed by what he's saying.
why don't you roll deception?
Eamon's hands are behind him, just shaking, but he's like staring really
Totally
intently.
kill you.
Yeah, I'm a killer. I like killing.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Okay.
That
So-
actively harms me, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you take a minus
Sorry,
one
dog.
circumstance penalty to your...
I said we'll totally
check.
kill you.
13.
Yeah, she just looks at you. I'm not dumb. I did my research. Plus, I'll be fine once they attack. So,
You know, it's not technically killing you if we just leave you on the side, tied up in the jungle.
yeah, sure.
How are they going to find you without your owl?
What do you mean? You're gonna dump me in the river?
No, we don't have to kill you. We can just leave you in the jungle.
Go for it. I would love that. That sounds actually ideal.
More tied up to, say, a tree or something along those lines.
Why don't you roll intimidation with a -4 circumstance penalty?
-4.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay. Yeah.
I can take away your ability to communicate with anybody for the rest of your life, whether you live or not. If that's not something you
What?
desire, then that's fine. I can make it so you can no longer hear for the rest of your existence. So whether you live or not, whether you get back to your friends or not, you will not be able to communicate with them for the rest of your life. No matter how they do when they come attack, no matter if they save you, no matter if we don't kill you,
Roll
that will be permanent.
intimidation with a -2 circumstance penalty.
I'm not going to use this dice anymore. That is, you said -2?
Yes. Circumstance penalty.
So that's a 21.
Okay. For the first time, she looks a little worried. It's safe to assume it's because it's you already, did deafness with magic. She might not know a lot about magic. So a little bit of doubt crosses her eyes for the first time.
I took it away because I wanted to.
Hmm.
I can put it back whenever I would like. I'm not putting any harm to you. No torture, no killing, no nothing, but
Make a deception check now.
19.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. That makes things hard.
Let's put it this way. We're going to defeat your friends. We have the preparation this time, and we are fully aware of where they will be
Yeah,
showing.
I'm sure you're quite prepared.
And if you cooperate, I'm sure that the people in Koi would be much more favorable in what they decide to do with you, as opposed to now if you're uncooperative and a continuing to aid your allies to the very last. I don't imagine that they're going to look too kindly on that, considering you're at quite the disadvantage here. Your friends don't know you're captured.
Well, I know you think we're all bandits, no honor among thieves, but I'm not going to help you kill my friends. That doesn't make much sense to me.
Who said kill?
I'm not dumb.
Well, I don't want to kill your friends.
That's fine. There's a lot of other people here that do.
It's more self-defense, no?
Yeah,
We're not actively killing them.
absolutely.
It's more so them attacking us.
I mean,
There's a
end up
lot of
dead
innocent
either way.
people here as well who have nothing to do with this. And
Yeah, no, I met him.
Exactly. And you have no remorse for the amount of people who will be caught in the crossfire?
We can tell you, we don't target civilians.
You are planning on stealing the entire thing this time, though. No?
Possibly.
Okay, well, we don't have to play coy about that. I know. But, yes, the city and
So like something Raju actually
mentality.
yeah, right to the back. I was like, oh, that's good, that's good.
Nice.
Writes
nice.
it down.
I am quite the pun master. Don't mess with me. But in the grand scheme of things, what happens to them when your friends capture this boat? They're going to join your ranks? I don't think a halfling child would be much help.
It's not really up to me to decide.
Yeah, so
Who is it up to? As I hold my hand and start kind of like quietly snapping as I'm talking to her.
Sharks and jets.
Well, oh yeah.
Sorry.
You start snapping.
I break out in song.
you know, speaking of leadership,
She says,
All the crocodiles step out and start snapping with me.
Oh no.
She says, our leader.
Who
Yo.
is?
Well, he has has a bounty out for him.
Speaking of which,
His name's Juncock. I think you guys are aware of that, though.
yes.
To look it up.
Speaking of which, leadership used to have another leader, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we killed him.
I'm aware. We didn't know it was you guys, but
Us
we
directly.
know he's dead.
So,
For the record, I wasn't there.
yeah. Well, she didn't know.
Raji's,
I'm just saying the royal we.
Raji's like,
Oh,
no,
did you
we
say
definitely
that?
didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I had no part in that.
Just so you know, I wouldn't have killed him.
So, in the odds of this,
You either
Can be
tell us
done
something
once.
that's helpful and you can hear, or you don't tell us anything and you can't hear. It's that simple.
Roll a intimidation check.
circumstance bonus because I just kind of brought up the fact that our leader died.
No.
It's a 19 in the die, so 25.
Nice.
What would you consider valuable information?
Anything.
You, like you said, you're not dumb.
Clearly had a plan. You were on the boat preparing for something. You
were
must know
telling them
something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get any messages back. And I
Have
haven't
you
been
done
with-
this before?
I haven't been with them for
Like I said,
many months now.
you don't tell us anything useful you can't hear, so you better find
I'm
something.
asking, what would you like to know?
What have you been telling them? When are they attacked?
Pretty much everything.
And-
How many people are here?
Okay.
What kind of armaments they have?
Why are you so confident they will win?
Because I have faith in Juncock.
Did you tell them about us?
No, you guys, I didn't even really know.
Exactly.
Drow over here came in yelling and stuff.
So you're very confident that you'll win, but we are an unknown factor. Now you are aware we are the ones who previously killed one of your other leaders. I'd say that tips the favor quite in our odds, wouldn't you say?
Do we know out of game?
Maybe.
Do we know like what they suspect their numbers to be? They, as in the guard, what they suspect their number to be? Because I would ask if she knew, but it'd be dumb if in game like we already know that.
It's
or can
kind
we
of
assume?
hard to tell because it's hard to know numbers if you never find a home base because theoretically, are they bringing everyone? Who
They
knows?
can fluctuate,
right? But most of the time, the bandits have outnumbered the guards pretty handily. But the reason is it's easier to fight them off is because they're lesser armed and defense-wise, when you're on a boat in the
Usually a
middle of the
surprise,
river,
too.
it's a lot easier to stop people from getting onto the big locomote. So they have better positioning and better equipment. The issue is that at the very least, the equipment scale is starting to tip a little more, even if not just fully even because of how successful the last one was. So it's
Okay. So it's not something that Amy would know. So
okay,
it
you would
make
know
sense to
it's
ask.
definitely more than 20.
Yeah, yeah.
And as far as bandit gangs go, it'd probably be anywhere from 20 to 80 bandits because it's like anything bigger would be way too large in the forest, but it's kind of hard to tell.
So I guess I would ask for specifics. I would just say, do you know any specifics? Numbers, strategies, timing? You
Last
seem pretty
time,
confident they're going to come soon. When would that be?
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know exactly when, but we always hit on the same kind of blanket of days. But I don't know
So
when
it's a once a month thing.
that day is. What?
Like, what do you mean by same blanket of days? Is it on a schedule? Like
No,
a
like we
reoccurring
hit
schedule?
on the same blanket. Blanket of days. DM Jack said because that's the context you have. She would say and be like, we always hit on the same stretch of land, which you guys are aware of as the red zone.
Why did you join the bandits?
Why did I join them?
Yes, you're new. Why?
I'm new.
Oh no, she hasn't been with them. I thought she said haven't been with them very long. That's my bad.
No, like she
said
just
she hasn't
literally
said-
hasn't been there.
I just remembered that was
Yeah.
me.
My apologies.
Why
Yeah.
why did you join them?
I didn't have much of any other choices in life.
What do you mean? What were you doing before?
Does this you need this information to benefit your defense?
I can deem it useful.
It isn't.
I would say so. I'm somebody who knows about having your entire life go a different trajectory.
You fucked up the
I
words.
punch her in the face.
It was like no
Okay.
torture. You what?
It's not torture. It's gratification.
It's not torture if I like it.
Yeah. I know what it's like to not feel that you have many options in life, but
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
do you think that I'm the type who wants to wander out in the jungle willingly?
No.
It's not really my type of speed, but it's something I know I must do. But why join bandits?
Because they're my family.
Is there anything we could do to get this attack not to happen? That's the only way I see that gets out of this without your friends dying. And if you truly care about them getting skyshard or them living, which one would you prefer?
I mean, I would have no way of stopping them. Even if I sent a note that said don't stop, that would honestly probably just raise alarm bells for them.
What are they after?
I mean, they're
Besides
after...
everything,
What is their
obviously.
end goal?
Yeah.
Other
When
than
is
to
enough
just
going to
get-
be enough? How do you... Are
I
you just
don't-
going to rob trains for the rest of your days until
I don't know that.
You've been with
Like I
them
said,
how
it's
long?
not for me to decide.
You trust in your leader, but there's no end game that they've ever spoken to you whatsoever. No goal in sight. Just rob the innocent until...
The goal in sight is this locomote.
Sure, but there has to be more than that. What if they attack Koi? There's many good innocent people there. Is that something they're fine with being on your conscience?
I don't think we'll attack Koi. We're not stupid. It's heavily defended and easily defendable.
Once you get enough resources, I mean, that's not for you to decide, correct?
Correct, but I have faith in Jungkook. I don't think he'd walk us to our deaths. As far as end goals, I believe we were eventually going to head... Jack needs to reorient himself with directions on the map of where...
North, no west. Talk, damn it!
Yeah, sorry. I was just like, where are we in relation to things?
You hit Renister.
The plan was...
What the fuck, man?
the plan was to head west.
I slapped your butt.
Oh, that's where I'm going.
Oh, sorry, east.
Are you asking her out?
I oriented
That's where
with
I'm
the map
from.
to head east.
I'm from East.
Thank you, Reggie.
Okay. Good. How is it?
It's nice, but I headed west because it's different over here.
Okay.
How do they typically attack?
How do we? What do you
Like, you obviously don't just swim across the lake and jump on the boat. How do you typically?
Yeah, we have striders, but again, I feel like that's kind of you guys would know that. Ogano is like. We haven't got to brief him yet. You know, we kind of did this right off the bat. He's not self-conscious, but he's like, all of these things he would tell you, but you guys immediately went to this.
So what's
but
so
yeah.
different this time?
What's different this time?
Is there anything different this time around?
Yeah, we got real nice weapons.
Meaning,
Guns. Better guns.
are you making them? Are you stealing them?
No, we took them. I'm still using Okano's accent.
No, we took them.
Okano's yeah,
You're
we
one
took 'em.
too?
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
I didn't
The
even
other
realize we
mole.
got the brain status. Yeah. He's like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we got him last time. That's Skyshard. I know they got Skyshard, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know if any of us can mess with it.
Surely you don't think that this is a sustainable life. I mean, you say you have trust in him, but
Well, yeah, I don't think it's sustainable. That's why I think pretty soon here we were planning on heading east. Like I said.
What's the best case scenario for you? How do you think you'll get out of this? They'll come kill us all and rescue you?
Like for me right now?
Yeah, what's best case scenario for you?
Yeah, they come kill all of you. We take everything on here, then we head east.
Okay.
Like,
Based
that's
on what
best
you
case
know, do you think that is 100% likely to happen?
I don't think anything's 100% likely to happen, but I
Other
don't
than me
think...
taking away your hearing. That
Yeah.
is 100% likely to happen.
I know you're just gonna do that no matter what. Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
Confused.
you've everything we've told you've said is something we already know. I have yet to deem something useful. You obviously
Yeah,
know
well, I
something
mean-
we don't.
Do I? What is it? I don't know.
I mean, you're in the gang that we are trying to stop.
yeah, and like I said, I haven't seen him in like half a year.
Sure, but
That's
you
kind of what
must have
happens
had
when you
where-
go over undercover, huh?
For
Yes,
half a
but you
year?
must have had
This
some
train's been
sort
going
of-
for how long?
Well, yeah, I had to get to the Dwarven City, and then I had to buy a train ticket, and then I had to get on it, and then I had to...
Okay. Well,
It's a long ways away.
can we make one more check as a group, maybe just to see if there's anything else we can get out of it? Because if not, we're just going in circles. Let the rat eat her.
Yeah, like I'm the most likely to eat her.
Shut up.
Raiji just likes hunting and cooking. He's not like
He's not a cannibal. Yeah.
Phosphorus is.
Yet.
Yeah. You can't quite place it, Renisteer, but it feels like something is being withheld. Maybe not in a way of like she's blatantly lying about stuff.
You definitely know something that is important to us. I can see it in your eyes. Clearly you know that this is a conflict. There has got to be something that you can tell us to give us a further perspective on how they manage to attack. We know that they have striders, we know they're attacking engines, but none of that is useful.
If I tell you this, you
Has
guarantee.
she realized Phosphorus is right behind her yet?
Yeah, she probably done that. Hold on, he's just sitting back there.
Just go. Right in her ear.
If I tell you this, and you deem it worthy enough information, you don't take my hearing.
Yes. We're men of our words.
She looks to you, Eamon.
Yeah, that's what I told you. If we deem it worthy, you keep your ears.
We have someone who can work skyshard.
So that was a lie that you said you didn't really know what to do with it.
I don't know to what degree, but I would assume by now they've learned how. They couldn't when I left.
Who is this
It's
someone?
been half a year. Halfling gentleman.
What's their name?
Why do you need their name?
It's
It's
be
even more
important.
useful than knowing there is one.
There's plenty of people in this area who know that make skyshard. If our friend over here, I point to Okinawa, knows the name, that might give us a little bit more context.
Well, he's not from Koi. He's part of the gang.
Could be well known. He's a lawman, so.
I can't tell you his name.
Well, we
Just
can't
how
let you keep
useful
your
is that
hearing.
then?
Fair enough.
Can I check to see if she's like bluffing or just trying to test, or if she's very much okay with?
Yeah, Renister, you feel confident that all of what she just told you is complete bullshit.
We can still we don't have to torture her, but can pick her up, scare her, show her your leg flaps. I don't know.
Guys, can I talk
Jump
to her
in,
alone?
gently float down.
I look at Okinawa, see if that's okay.
Dude, I don't know if I think that's okay.
I mean, I feel like you would have a better gauge. You're not going to hurt her, are you?
No.
No, I don't believe.
Okay.
It's not in Raiji's nature.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And by the way, you should, for someone in your career, you should really tell lies better. I walk out.
Okay. Everybody leaves?
Is there a window in the doors?
She hasn't seen me yet, has she?
Yeah, she knows you're there.
Oh, she
you're
knows
not
there?
trying to be hidden.
Mind
You
if I-
scurry down her
sitting
shirt.
there.
Mind if I stay? You don't want me to stay?
No.
All
But
right.
talk to her alone.
Yeah.
Raiji's dark turn.
Everybody, yeah. All right, listen here, you little
He
fuck.
goes, listen, we have 5 minutes till I get back. We got to get out of here.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes till they get back.
I think you're cute.
Fight me real quick.
You look strong.
But yeah, she looks
I'm going to
clearly
stand right outside the door and listen as
very
well as I can.
confused. Okay, yeah.
I sit down, just cross-legged in front of her.
Okay.
Are your friends strong?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Really strong?
In what context?
If I fought them.
I don't know. Probably stronger than you. At least Jungkook.
Is he going to be attacking?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't tell anybody else if you tell me where he's going to be, and I'll go there alone so I can fight him.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you weren't, but why don't you roll diplomacy? Just flat diplomacy.
18.
Jesus Christ. Can I ask why you want, what is this?
Because I want to fight the strongest person.
Okay, you seem seriously genuine. I think that's worse than you trying to see me. Okay. She lowers her voice a bit. So if someone were listening, it'd be a lot harder to hear. She says, basically, she gives you the information. Yeah, anyone can roll a perception if they would like. You can keep you can do +6 instead of +4 because you have your ear thing. Yeah. What everybody get?
18.
14.
24.
Just Eamon catches this, but it's essentially. She eventually tells you, it's a little long-winded, but essentially, if the most important part of the plan is where he'd be at, which would probably be the front train engine, cutting that off. So if she had to bet, he normally takes the most important thing. He would be there.
Okay.
Really fucking weird.
Thanks.
Not okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I walk out and I just
Do you,
I get,
do you
I,
relay anything that you
I
heard,
get to the
Amy?
door and I'm like
I would be
I'm
saying
good,
it
guys.
as he's saying it to you guys. So
Okay.
like, he's asking
And I
you're
just like,
strong.
oh my
I'm
God, here we go again.
He's
Are
asking.
you guys done talking?
Maybe.
Before I leave,
No, you just found out everything she said was bullshit. I feel like we
I'd
have
say
more questions to ask.
don't be so willing to throw your life away.
What? What do you mean? He
yeah.
was gonna kill me? He was gonna mute me. He was gonna deafen me. You
Yeah,
guys
but
can't
when-
kill me.
No.
I mean, you can kill me.
If somebody
but the
wanted to
guards
find a way
wouldn't let
around it, you're too confident.
Is he hitting on her?
I mean, I could say the same thing to you. You want to go fight John Cook alone by
Mhm.
yourself? I think you're too confident.
I'm not too confident. I don't know if I'm going to beat him or not.
Okay.
I just want to fight him.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna live or not. I just don't want to die.
Yeah, but you seem willing to die.
What was your name?
Raiji, what's your name?
Lily.
Nice to meet you, Lily. I walk out.
Before I go back into the room,
He'll
I'd
eat ya.
stop Econ and I would just say,
Okano. He comes up
Okano.
there.
Yeah, Econ's there.
Yeah.
Just pull Econ out of the water.
He's like, oh, hey, guys.
I was inside a crocodile for
going
5
a
days.
swim.
Yeah.
I don't plan on torturing her, but I might have to do something a little bit more. Something to apply the pressure a little harder here. There are lives at stake, you understand. Would you trust me in this?
What do you plan on doing?
Might use our lizard friends in the water to maybe put the fear of God into her.
You literally have the fear of God in you, a death lady with.
Yes,
Yes.
but she's not attacking you, so
I
I,
mean,
can't just make that come out.
I don't know how good that'll do if she's aware you guys actually can't harm her. Because like
Can
what?
we pretend to lock you out of the room? Will you play along?
Yeah,
I
act like we have taken over.
Yeah, I could try to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a great liar.
Just
but
bang on the
You don't
door
have-
and
you don't
yell
have to
no.
lie.
well,
Just bang on the door after us. Start to walk in. I'll shove you out. Close the door. Lock it.
I'd also like
You can
to
still have
point
a key.
out that I could try talking to her from a different angle.
Do you want to try that first?
I
We
can
can wait
make
out
you-
here.
I think that might be the smartest play.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we all just go one-on-one, see if we can't find
Yeah.
anything? No. Yeah.
In
so
walks Phosphorus.
But
So
okay,
who's the
we'll
strongest?
clarify. He is down with the idea of you guys acting like he has been pushed out.
I-
You can
Like,
I will
if,
give-
you guys want to do that one first,
I will
it's
give
fine.
Phosphorus the benefit of the doubt because I don't think she's going to want to say anything if we hold her over the waters with alligators.
That's fair. You guys' tactic
if
might
we
blow
pretend to
his
lock
feet.
him out and I get flamey and you get ragey,
Yes,
it
but
might work.
all intents and purposes, she could still see through the ruse. So at least I would like to give the rat a try here.
Okay.
I'm just going to tag out with.
Yeah.
They clap on the way.
I walk out and I'm like, all right, guys, she told me everything I needed to know, so let's not worry about it anymore.
Yes, okay. See you at the front of the boat.
Wait, what?
That would be a good thing to say that she could hear so that we all know. I mean,
As they're talking, I just walk in.
Okay. And you shut the.
Yeah,
you
I'll shut the door.
Yeah.
I'll-
She goes like.
No, it's like I get it.
Front of the boat. I'm like, what the hell, guys?
So
I said one-on-one.
I promised that I wouldn't tell anybody.
we didn't.
I will be
you
listening
didn't
to the
tell
wall
us.
on this as well.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
but it
I
feels
figured, yeah.
wrong.
My elf ears are pressed against the.
You guys can't get in the middle of it.
Well, I will let you fight him, but I will be there too. If there's anyone else.
And don't make her deaf because she was nice to me.
Being nice doesn't mean you need to hear.
I gotta admit,
Yeah, but it's nice to hear.
Yes, it's also
Yeah, so
nice not to
not
have
nice
our
to
boats
endanger
robbed.
children.
Okay. So Phosphorus.
I run to the front of the boat.
Okay. So Phosphorus comes in.
I gotta admit, this is the worst interrogation I've ever seen.
Well, it's hard when you can't. Like threats of violence are harder to get across.
It is. Do you want anything? Do you want any water right now? I'll pull like a water skin. And I'll take a drink of it first.
Okay. What do you want?
Well, to put it frankly, I work with some people in Yusoki. I've kind of joined in with these people just to kind of move around a little easier. I'm actually a recruiter. Some people I know have heard about your guys' exploits out here, and there's some caravans that they've been interested in attacking out in Yusoki.
Roll deception with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Can I hear this?
Is he lying?
We'll do this after. We'll do the hearing thing after this. Yeah, you're definitely lying.
I'm full of shit
Yeah,
completely.
yeah.
That's 22.
But it's rooted in truth. So that's why it's +1, and it's also. But yeah. Anyways, what is it?
Yeah, 22. I mean, honestly, do I look like I belong with these
she
guys?
lowers her voice. She's like, "No, what the fuck are you doing here, man?"
Like I said, I'm here. I'm a recruiter.
Makes
So,
sense. Who you? Can you tell me who you're working for?
I mean, I'd rather not, but I mean, so the reason why I'm asking you here is because I want to talk to you guys after the fact this is done. Because I mean, chances are, I mean, you guys already have the experience. You're probably gonna pull this thing off anyway.
God, I love you, Aaron.
I just want to know where to find you guys after the fact.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll be here. No, I mean, you'll be on here.
I will be, but I don't know how it's going to shake up. I might have to stay with them. I could peel off and go with you guys. I don't know. So if we do get separate, I was wondering where to find you.
So here's the thing. I'm not sure where the meetup point will be because I haven't been with them in a while. You got a map?
I do, and I'll pull out a map.
Okay. She'll mark like
With her mouth?
maybe 18. Well, like point out. It's a lot of spots, but it's all of the spots they've used before and a couple that they've thought of using from other heists. And this is where they would meet up afterwards, right? So she won't know because she doesn't know when they're going to attack. But in one of these 18 spots is where they would regroup after all this is done.
Okay.
It's not where their camp is,
Yeah.
but it's where they would regroup after this.
All right. Yeah, and like I said, people I'm working with are literally looking for people with expertise in this sort of line of work.
Do you, any chance you could sabotage that front engine?
I think I could. Would that be because that'd probably be able to you guys to spread your people out more along the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. I wouldn't really get word to them, but
that's fair.
it's just more of.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
make
kind of
your owl
integral.
didn't make it.
I figured.
Yeah.
I heard it hit the roof.
Yeah. And then
Hard to miss.
The soft squeak.
They had a sharpshooter out there that just. Yeah.
Yeah, someone was chucking bombs.
Some asshole was throwing bombs at your owl, like some kind of animal.
I think
It sounded like a small mammal on top
I think
of
I
a
can work
giant
that
man.
out.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you know, but Junkok is he's half sun elf, so he's real easy to spot, shimmery guy.
It's good to know.
So I can't get word to him, obviously, but if you let him,
So like a code word you guys use for double agents or
my real name's Alice.
Alice. All right.
If you tell him that, he'll know it's real.
All right.
He'll know the love is real.
Also, he points to water. She's like,
Yeah. No, I'll give her some water.
okay, actually, just water.
Yeah. It's not
Said,
the. It's
no,
not
you
the
are-
art. I
arsenic
know.
one. The arsenic one.
Yeah, she takes it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Anybody can roll perception if they want to listen. Well, Raiji's not there. Nope.
Oh well. I guess now it's not telling you.
11.
21.
Yeah, you get all of it.
Damn elf ears.
As I'm like repeating this to Renister, I'm like, is this true? Is he actually for a thing? He works for a thing of Wakuzana?
No, there's no way.
Well, he said his people's kingdom. He did not say Wakuzana. Right?
Oh, sorry.
You said
Where was
Yes.
it?
Isokoi.
Isoki. All right.
Okay, yeah,
Isoki or
Isoki.
Isoki.
Isoki. You're right. Isoki.
So what do we do now? Do we
Hisoka.
pretend to like not hear that? Do we call her? Her real name's Alice.
Let's
Let's use that to our advantage.
I think she gave a lot of the information that we needed.
I don't know. Would she? She gave vague spots they might meet up afterwards. How would that be useful to us now in the invasion? I don't think she was holding that back from us.
I mean, that's also fair.
So how long you been in this line of work?
Oh, she's 7 years at least.
How old are you?
I'm about 7. I was kind of born into it.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now. They did not buy your lie there at the end. Just
Yeah,
giving you a
figured
heads
that.
up.
I'm gonna be
for
honest
the
with you. You
connection.
should watch your company. lizard's way more perceptive than he looks.
He is, which is why I'm impressed that I've tricked him out majorly. He just can't tell when I'm lying.
That is
He
one
is so
stupid
fucking dumb.
I'm just picturing him saying that. I'm like, I know he's lying, but I want to hit him so badly.
But is he lying?
I'm hearing against. They're like, he's saying
Now
he's
roll
fooled you so many
diplomacy.
times.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably get back in there.
Yeah, don't want to get too suspicious. Makes sense.
Best of luck with whatever they're gonna do. I'm probably gonna go sleep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
See you
nice. It was
around.
nice meeting you.
What was your name? Did you tell her her name?
My name
Your
is Phosphorus.
Good to meet you. She should be right before you open the door. She'd be like, I'll put on a scared look.
Fair.
So do you walk out? Okay,
Oh,
when he walks
no.
out, I'd be like, yeah, we heard all that. by
You
the way."
look in, pog face.
I assume you do that out of your.
Yeah,
like,
I-
after
Yeah,
it
once he
shuts
shuts the door.
Yeah,
Not like,
yeah.
we heard that.
Yeah, I figured, better clarify.
We heard all those lies you told her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trying to whisper.
I looked to the guard.
and then I'll
Okino?
I'll just
Yeah.
hand the map to Okino. Those are all the possible meetup spots after this.
Wow.
Also, if during this train robbery it looks like I'm on their side, kind of roll with it.
We did hear that.
This campaign's
looked at
going to
Register,
keep
I'm like,
going if we
Yeah,
lose.
okay. I can do a lot of damage on your guys' side, but imagine if I'm behind them. Oh,
Yeah. Look, I'm okay with it. You're not going to be chucking bombs at our.
Oh,
at
no,
our men.
no.
Okay.
I might throw really bad bombs on their side, so this could,
Okay.
this could actually be a lot
I
of fun.
think I get it.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Sure.
I trust him.
Yeah, me too. I'm just more confused. Anyways, you still want to go with the let me in?
Yeah, I
bit?
think I now have a bargaining chip.
Okay. Third
Okay.
time's
Y'all-
a charm.
are y'all
You,
ready?
you step in first.
Are you all ready?
I'll shove him out and close the
but-
door.
but just to warn you, like, I don't know how this is going to shake out or who's going to survive and who's not on their side. Burning the Alice chip might not be a good idea.
Well, I'm going to act like we actually apprehended you. You can break out right at the right time.
I think the less people that have to out of game, the less people that have to roll deception, the better.
Yeah, I got to admit, I'm not the best liar in the world.
Like the less acting we have to do, the better.
That's also fair.
I can literally just say I heard him because I did.
That's also fair. All right.
Okino, like.
Are you ready for this?
No,
Okay,
but
you just
I don't
walk
think-
in behind
I
me.
don't think
I'll
it
shove you out, slam the door. You just pound on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
We
yeah,
sell
yeah.
seashells by the seashore.
I don't know why he took your accent. But
Okay, you don't have the method act
Okay,
that hard,
yeah.
buddy. Okay, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, and I just hook my shield back up and fling the door open without saying a word. I just stomp up to her and just grab the chair with me and drag it to the other side of the, like, to where the other door is, because this isn't like the back.
I mean, that entrance is the only way in and out.
There's
That
just the one?
slide open. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the cars that aren't the ones with for passengers just have one on one side. Normally, the left that is like
Okay.
a sliding big
Gotcha.
door that opens.
Oh, so there's a sliding door on the outside then.
I mean that's the one you've been going in and out.
There's
of, yes.
the only entrance is the one we came in.
Okay,
Yes.
so is this the very back one then? The very back, like, caboose of the...
No, you
Okay.
are in the middle first.
Think like a
10.
train cart, but the door's here as opposed to on either side.
Yeah, you've been going on the side of this thing. It like slides open like a train car.
Oh.
Like if this is the train car,
Okay.
entrance
I was
is here.
picturing it more like a subway where there's two doors on either side.
No, there's just
like,
one.
and it-
Yeah, there's just one.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
You
no.
can still be big and scary without an
Yeah, yeah. No, I literally kick the chair over, like,
Okay.
with her in it.
Well, so you go in and you shove them out.
I turn, I just go, do it now. And I turn and I just like with my shield shove
Okay.
Okino out.
He will roll to assist because he's not doing a lot.
I'm just shoving him, yeah.
Yeah. So the worst he can do is nothing, which is he does nothing. You shove him out and
Okay.
there's like banging and like
I shove him out and then
What are you
slam the
doing?
door.
yeah.
What are
And
you
hold it shut.
doing
Yeah.
in there, friends?
Oh no! Don't hurt her.
Like we talked
Trying to
about.
be loud
Damn
enough
it.
to where his voice can't be heard because I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
have him say like shitty lines.
sure.
or-
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure she's
Oh,
more.
no.
I'm sure she's more now locked into the fact that I just kicked her chair over and she's looking up at me.
yeah. I mean, you kick it over,
and then I want to
I-
use prestidigitation to like snap a flame into my hand.
I will pull out my hammer and ignite it so that it's just sparking.
Oh,
the electric hammer.
Yeah. I was like, you don't have a fire hammer, but
I
I know
know-
what you mean now. Yeah,
I would
yeah.
just say I'm done playing games with you. It doesn't matter. Look at me. Do I look like a guard from Koi?
Okay,
Is there
roll-
any guards in Koi here?
Roll into. Well, you roll.
I take the chair and then I'm gonna shove it in the door.
roll intimidation, for your assist of Renestier.
That's 16.
You get a +1 circumstance bonus to your
Okay.
intimidation check.
Nat 20.
She goes, okay, what do you, okay.
You withheld something from me. Tell me now. I want you to look deep into your mind right now. Tell me anything that you would find useful before I smash this hammer into your head.
That rat folks, he's a mole.
She's just gonna narc
Very
out
valuable
phosphorus.
information for you.
That's a really good idea.
Don't
It
give him
is.
ideas, dude.
It is though.
Yeah, but it wasn't what she had before.
It's true. She would never have thought of it. She is
We
not
can
as
also blow
smart.
his cover at this if we have to. Be like, oh no, you just fell for it. Be like, we knew.
Look, I don't know a lot about it. I hardly know anything. Jen Cox was real distant at the time. All I know is that a man started coming around the camp, and I got real weird energy from him, and things changed a lot when that.
Did he
started
have a hood?
happening.
Was he garbed?
Yeah, we all have hoods. We're fucking
No,
bandits.
but black garb. Very plain-looking face.
Yeah, man.
I just look over at
Look.
Eamon. Did he?
This was a while ago, so I don't know if he's still around.
What
but
did he say in particular?
If she's with him, we have to get
I
rid of
was-
her right now.
I was not. He just talked. He just talked to Jungkook.
You don't know anything outside of that.
Yeah, I didn't. He wasn't.
He didn't give anything. Nothing.
If she's with him even remotely, we have to get rid of her right now.
From the word around the camp before I left is that he had some magic capabilities, and well, you guys killed the only one of us that had magic capabilities, so I don't really know where he came from or anything like that. Yeah,
the
is that good
bandits are
enough?
connected to this guy.
Is
We
it-
cannot afford to leave any of them alive.
Is that good? Okay.
That man is a danger to this entire area entirely. And you're in league with him. I don't know that you're going to be heading west anytime soon. Or east, which one was it?
East.
It was
East.
I don't know that you're heading east. I don't know that you're going to be heading east anytime soon with someone like that working with him. If you say that he's not going to attack Koi with someone like that on your side, he absolutely would.
Look, like you said, I don't hardly know anything about him.
And you're fine with this. You're fine with working with somebody who could cause innocent children to be...
I don't know anything about the guy. I trust Jungkook. That's it. He's the only one who talks to him. I don't know fucking
You
anything
said he
else.
changed, right? Acting distant.
He didn't act distant. He changed when you killed his fucking brother. That's what
Yes,
I'm talking
so he's
about.
desperate.
I wouldn't say desperate. He just wants to fucking kill you guys. He wants vengeance.
Yes,
You
and we're
killed his
part
brother.
of Koi. So why would he not attack Koi?
You
if he-
just said you weren't from Koi. What do you mean?
Yes, we're in Koi, though. He doesn't know we killed them. You just said yourself he didn't know that we were the ones who killed them. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming he knows it's Koi that did it.
Yeah, he knows somebody from there, assumably.
So
was
why
that
would he
close to
not
there.
attack Koi?
Why would he not attack Koi? Because
Yes.
he's not fucking stupid. We've been over this. This is a circle, man. Look, if you want to kill me, fucking kill me. But that's all I fucking know, okay?
I'll just prop her chair back up. Put my hammer back.
This whole time you were deceiving Okano and you are going to kill her?
Yep.
Pulls
anything,
out the pistol. All right.
anything, Eamon?
I don't think she'll be of any more help to us. If anything, once the attack starts, she'll do nothing but harm our cause. Can we be convinced that while they are attacking, you will not do anything, or do we need to take measures to make sure you cannot assist them in any way?
I mean, I can't if I'm tied up.
You seem pretty capable.
That's true. Yeah, you have my word.
Can I
Can-
tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both believe her on that, but Renister does seem like, again, a punch has been pulled. But she does seem legitimately terrified and like doesn't seem like she'd make
Punch
a
has
move
been
during the
pulled.
thing.
When are you going to stop giving us half-truths? Do I have to...
Look, all that was true.
All of it?
Yeah. All of it.
I don't believe you, but I think this is about where we're going to get.
Look, the rat's a rat.
We know that.
We'll deal with him.
You know that?
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
look
Do I look like an idiot to you?
Shit. You see like the light leave her eyes as that was like a
She
big
died.
compliment.
You
Yeah.
killed her with that
Yeah.
statement.
Good. And I just like kind of do like a kind of condescending like pat on the face, like, good talking to you, Alice. And I just walk out.
Okay.
Is there a... We can talk about this afterwards. I was going to ask Okano once we got out. Obviously, tell them the things. Or
Yeah, you
Register
can relay
tell them via
everything,
things.
yeah.
But then I would say, do you have a storage place that locks from the outside? Big
Yeah, I
enough
mean
to
they
fit
all
a person?
kind of locked in the
Not a
outside.
cart. Not like a whole train car. Like,
Do we have like a?
on a bus, they have like the undercarriage part. Like, is there any storage area in here? A closet, a
Not
chest, that can
holding
fit-
cell, something?
that can fit a
really.
person.
I mean, we can get her into some. We can clear out something in one of these places.
I would like her
We'll
to be in a
figure something
space
else.
where there's no lock to pick.
Yeah,
There's barely
we'll
even
get
a
her.
door to
We'll
open.
get her secure. I just don't exactly know where, how old are they? Because we got to go through all the
That's fine.
find something to work, but we'll get it done.
I just don't want her to be able to get out and assist her friends in any way once they get here.
Yeah, it sounds like she won't be doing that.
We could trap
but
her room.
I will be doing that. We don't. Space is at a premium. Wherever we put her, she's either going to be
If
in
we-
the guard quarters or with a bunch of materials.
If we blindfold her and tie her up, that's about the best we can do.
Yeah.
We could kill her.
Well, we can't. Well, I mean, we could. I'd prefer not to.
Once the fight starts.
Is Foss? Are you still outside with Econ?
Yeah,
Phosphorus?
yeah. It's not
You don't
Econ either.
know
Okano?
any.
Okay, no.
I can't. I know the one guard.
There is no other.
Actually, also I'm.
It's like Oblivion. They're
This
all the
is
same.
still in the bit that I just keep calling him.
Yeah,
Econ.
wrong names.
You don't know anything that can knock someone out for quite a bit of time, do you?
Death.
We just call Raiji in here again.
Yeah, that's more of an hour thing. I guess we could have him on standby to knock it out.
I watched her try to pick a window open
well,
when the time came to it. She couldn't do it.
I took all of her lockpick. Well, the lockpicks are gone. The knives are gone. She doesn't have anything left.
She didn't seem like much of a killer either. If anything, she was more of a spy and stuff. We know her name. We know her cover.
And she's still a bandit. She could still, if she got out, be a problem.
That's true. I'm just saying we either throw her in the river or we just lock her up and hope for the best. Those seem like the only two options. And I'm genuinely
we're
okay
definitely
with either
not
one.
throwing her in the river. Says Okano.
Yes, not my style either. Yes, if you can try to secure her as much as possible, I guess that's our best outcome here.
I agree. She probably didn't have any, I mean, a lot of people get into that life, I imagine, because of a lack of options. So, I mean, I don't hate the woman, but the fact that she could endanger all those families we saw still does kind of...
Yes, it's not it is not our call to take her life, unfortunately.
I'm in no
I
hurry to
wouldn't.
do that.
I wouldn't either, but
Can you actually do it, the sound thing?
Yeah.
That's impressive and horrifying.
It's just magic.
yeah,
I
don't
might
get
have
on
it-
our bad side.
I might have exaggerated how easy it was for me to do, but it is doable.
Oh, fair enough.
It's not something
Yeah.
I genuinely can't just make her like...
Yeah, you can't just like snap your fingers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
destroy someone's
Yeah.
hearing forever.
If
Well,
she,
I mean, there's
if
other
she
ways
believed
to
it's
do-
going to happen, it probably would.
Yeah.
She wouldn't try to resist.
Yeah, so we should probably go check on Raiji. He went up to the front car and
They will also have, I kind of look at Renaissir, not quite knowing exactly how to describe it. They have an asset with them that is extremely dangerous.
Well, we don't know for sure
Okay,
if
what
he's
is
with
that?
them.
Well,
Phosphorus.
wasn't he full of shit?
Yeah, that was a lie about the skyshard person.
No,
The
she's
hooded
talking.
figure.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's talking.
The guy that
about-
almost killed all of us by himself.
Well, I don't know if there is any.
And it was not by
correlation.
himself.
He won't be
Yeah.
by himself this time either if he comes.
Well, the
Well,
issue
yes.
is we don't know that if he has any correlation to
We should probably talk about this on the way.
yeah.
Kix is the engineer up at the front.
Yeah, I would say just keep talking as we walk then.
Yeah,
I don't
They have a bit of a reputation. Raiji seems well-meaning, but a little
Bombastic?
Uncultured.
Oh, that worked.
Do you guys need me, or can I go back to help fortify?
You can go
the
ahead.
train?
So, Raiji,
Mm-hmm.
you go to the front car.
Yeah, I would go via the roofs.
Okay, yeah, easily. You can easily do that.
So
A couple guards that are in those like crow's nests every so often, like give you a look as you sprint across in front of them, incredibly fast. But yeah, and then you just want to get on that roof.
yeah, I would just get to the roof and draw my swords and stand there with a big smile on my face.
Okay, yeah.
Just kind of looking around.
So after a couple of minutes, you can hear what sounds like a lot of just like hammers, very muted hammers, small ones hitting over and over and over and over again, very quickly. Not like someone's doing this, but just machinery underneath you. And eventually, the door, like the side to the engine, swings open to your left, and a goblin woman with very droopy ears, deep green skin, covered in dirt, overalls and tool belt. Well, probably not dirt on here, covered in just oil and grime and all that. Overalls and tool belt. She has a glass left eye. She comes out and she looks at you and she's like, "Hey, fuck! What are you doing on top of my engine?"
Hey, I'm waiting for the strong guys to show up. Don't worry. I'll beat them.
Huh?
I just look into the distance with a smile on my face again, looking around, see if I can see any bandits on the horizon.
Can you get down?
Yeah, it's easy to.
She What's your name?
My name's Raiji. What's your name?
Kicks.
Nice to meet you, Kix.
You those people that are going to be guarding here?
I am a person.
Yeah, but when that group Okano said was coming.
I think so.
Okay. Well, if you touch my engine, you let anybody touch it, I'll fucking gut you. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll stop them.
Okay. I sleep often, so don't make a lot of fucking noise up there.
No
I
promises.
don't like you. And she goes back into the thing. Which you guys would
I
walk
don't
up
know,
just
can
as she
you?
goes back in, and Okano goes, "Oh, fuck." And you guys walk up to Raiji standing on top of the engine, swords out, and you guys see, as I described, that Kamalum, and Okano says, "Yeah, that's Kix. She is easily the best engineer we have, but boy, is she a handful sometimes. Quite defensive of the engine, which is a good thing, but it's a little too defensive. I warned her a group of folks will be coming to watch over it, but yeah.
Seems like the kind of person you want when it comes to this stuff, so that's great.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes it's nice to just have a normal conversation."
Believe it or not, in our group, there aren't a lot of normal conversations either.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he yells up at you, Raiji. He's like, "Yeah, you all right? What are you doing up there?"
Waiting.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is the car where you'll be staying and keeping guard, so you guys will probably sleep inside I figured that would be easiest because it rains, but I guess you don't have to. Just don't slide off. Okay, he's not coming down, huh? All right, I'll show you the inside.
Yeah, just not even looking, just looking for bandits still.
Okay.
Can I get up to him at all?
Yeah, there's a ladder easily. Yeah.
Damon wasn't going to try to parkour, but
Yeah, no, there's definitely a ladder, and
just splashes into the water.
the front engine is one of the ones that has the rough little crow's nest.
Okay. I just say, I'll catch up with you guys in a second. And I just kind of want to climb up the ladder
Okay, yeah, you go up there.
towards Reggie. You guys can keep doing the thing if you want. Still.
Okay, yeah. So he opens it up. He opens up the door, and it is it's all one chamber inside of this car. There's a 10-foot square hole squarely in the middle of the floor. Several small pistons pump up and down, gently striking a piece of skyshard as a metal funnel kind of angles the force given off down and into the water. Several hammocks have been set up on the right side of the room as you look into it. So on the back of the car, with the far side being a clumping of, the left side being a clumping of machinery and steam. And there is that goblin woman kind of just messing with dials up towards the front. And she turns you guys come in and she goes, Good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are these the ones, Elkano? She says.
I think it's just me.
It's you and
Phosphorus.
No, Phosphorus went back.
you didn't go with?
No, he went to the
I mean, I could if they were going to explain this. Originally, I was going to go help like fortify.
He would have asked all of you to come.
Oh,
He was showing you where you were guarding and staying.
Then yeah, I would.
I did not realize you said you went away. That's my bad.
Nope.
Yeah. But yeah, you're there. She walks up to both of you and he says, "Okay, listen, I only got one rule and don't touch any of the fucking stuff. Okay, if you do, I'll fucking kill you." Got it?
I'm not an engineer, so I don't plan on it.
Okay,
More
good.
of-
You don't look like one. Got it? She looks to you.
Fine.
That didn't sound very convincing.
It wasn't.
God, you all fucking suck. She goes back to her stuff.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Ogano says, yeah, so that's Kix. She likes fixing shit.
Oh, that wasn't the rhyme I was going for.
Yeah, anyways, there's your sleeping equipment. Have fun. He goes, you want to go find Vip, probably?
Yeah.
But yeah, you go up on the roof with...
I would just go up to Raiji, I guess, as he's just like blissfully looking off for bandits. Are your swords drawn?
Yeah.
Okay. Raiji, I overheard your conversation with the girl. You're waiting for out of game. I forget the guy's name.
Jungkook.
Jungkook.
Jungkook, yeah.
Yeah, Jungkook.
Jungkook. Okay.
Massive cock, sorry.
You're just
That's what I
waiting
said.
here. You're waiting here for Jungkook, right?
Yeah.
And you plan to fight him by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't doubt your abilities whatsoever. Will you allow assistance at all? Not that I don't think you'll win, but just in case you don't, I could, if he gets past you and you're the only line of defense against him, really, it might put other people at risk. I don't want to get in the way of I know you want to face the strong, and that's what you're very, very, very good at, and I want you to be able to do that. But will you be able, will you let others assist if you need it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm not particularly worried. I've fought his brother before, and my one concern is he did untold damage to all of us before we even got within striking range. And I'm worried about that for you as well. I'm sure if you could get a hold of him or get close, you would rip him apart. But his brother, at least, was a sharpshooter and was able to use his magic to enhance his rifle and essentially almost burst through Renister's armor from 100 feet away. I just want you to know that in advance if it'll help you. And I'm not, like I said, not at all doubting your capabilities, but just want you to know we might not close in for a sword fight.
Who do you think the guy was we fought the other day?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't even know where to begin as far as a hunch goes. Working with, he's been involved in the things and the people that were attacking the elves, trying to find a way to get past their defenses to reach some kind of information that they have. Working with the bandits. The only connection I might see is that Koi has the assembly, which might have similar knowledge to what the elves have. So after some sort of knowledge, perhaps magical base, because he seems to be magically inclined, and based on what this is a stretch, but I've heard there is a group that tends to hunt down people with magical gifts and try to take them, harm them. No one really knows what happens, I guess, but I don't know. Might be connected to that. That's the only, like I said, it's a bit of a stretch. That's the only thing I could maybe assume, especially because you took my blood. And yeah, that would be my best guess, but other than that, I'm kind of going in blind. Out of game, what's that group called again?
The Magic Boys? Magin.
Magin. Okay. I almost said Magus. I'm like, that's a class. That's not the right thing. Okay. I heard they were called the Magin when we were searching for one of the children that went missing in Koi. The one that disappeared that had the magical abilities to turn into a fox. That was one of their worries. His father actually went missing because of the Magin. And I don't know. Seems to be targeting things that are in that world, but what do you think?
I don't know.
Does
I
he-
just don't understand why he let us live.
I don't know either. I guess, did we tell Raiji? No, Raiji wasn't there. He is, I guess I just told you this, but we found out from the girl that he is working with the bandits in some capacity as well.
So do you think he'll show up again?
I surely hope not. If it's him and a bunch of bandits that have guns, I would sooner get everybody off this train as fast as possible and flee than try to stay and fight. So keep an eye out. If you see him, we got to spread the word fast because there's nothing. I mean, I think we're the most capable here by far. And if we can't do anything, surely nobody else here can. Call it quits. Let him have the stuff. Save some lives. So you're just gonna stay up here the rest of the evening?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, best of luck, my friend. And I just kind of want to go to shake his hand, but he has a sword, so I kind of awkwardly
I just put my sword in my mouth and then shake your hand.
That's so cool. As I take my dagger out and put it in my teeth as I climb down the ladder.
It's only now you notice Raiji has the Joker scars, and he does.
Oh no! Because I put it in the wrong way.
He's like,
I put the blade side in my mouth. Oops.
Okay. Anything else you guys specifically want to roleplay through before we do some more long-form abstract things?
I guess it is long-form abstract. I would just try to rest.
Yeah,
I've already
so
spent a lot of spells
basically
today.
a couple days are going to go by before anything crazy happens, and each of you are going to, if you would like, do something to assist in the defense. It's kind of up to you guys what you want. Yours is pretty straightforward. You're helping with those, so I'll take a crafting check from you, but it's up to the rest of you what you would like to do. It's very open-ended. It could be everything from just like a diplomacy check to bolster morale or whatever you want to do. What'd you get?
Nat 20. So 29.
Oh, well, damn.
This is now a titanium-plated.
Yeah.
Home Alone, boat
Locomotive.
edition.
Oh no!
Boat alone.
So
There's
what
a
do
bucket with water waiting by
Phosphorus
every
just
door.
slaps his face.
You ever see that train from Battlefield 1 that's got like all the guns on
He
it?
supplied all of us with aftershave.
So what are we thinking? You guys want to do?
I don't really have much to offer as far as like bolstering defenses other than just talking to people and just trying to get
like
an
I said,
idea.
you can just keep spirits up.
I would like to communicate the idea of, obviously we've probably done this already, so they're going to focus on the front of the cart, but I also like to communicate to everybody, like including the passengers, that if you see a hooded man, seems to have, I want to describe him as best as I can, the hooded figure to everybody on the train, every guard, every person.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so
Okay.
like, and try to find a form of communication of like, I don't know what it would be as far as like, do the guards have flares of any kind?
So
Some kind
all
of
of them,
signal?
they have alarm gongs, which are like gongs you would hit when they're alarms. But in terms of a specific signal, I'm sure Vip and Phosphorus could whip up like a specific colored flare that someone could shoot if they run into this guy.
I guess I would talk to Phosphorus and Vip and just sort of explain
Yeah,
my idea
or
to
just-
see if that was something that was possible.
Just whip up flares to do that if they run into him, because they weren't planning on using flares to begin with. So if
Yeah.
someone shoots up a flare, the hooded man's where they are.
Eamon's just doing like the stewardess thing of like how to get the oxygen thing over your mouth.
So yeah, go
If
ahead.
you see a hooded man,
go
I
ahead
have
and
a
roll.
seatbelt in my hand, buckling and then tightening.
That's how you strangle the hooded man.
Go ahead and
I have
roll a
beverage cart.
He
diplomacy
doesn't need
check.
oxygen.
That's a D12.
What'd
Yeah,
you
so we're not
get?
going to do a lot.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Damn, everyone's rolling well, and I'm gonna roll like shit. I know it.
So what do you?
I
what
rolled
do
an
you do?
11. I'm just really good at diplomacy.
I'd
But
probably
also, in terms of talking to, you get all of that done. Everyone gets a flare. In terms of
shoot it inside the
talking
locked
into the passengers, the goblins are very on board and they're ready with their.
With a net.
they've already lit
with
it
their
on
net.
fire.
Yeah, but yeah.
Shooting off
What would you
flares.
like? What would you like to do, Master?
I guess I would try to get the alligators in prime position since I can talk to them. Like,
Oh, yeah,
sort of
like
go through what to do.
So I
Where
will.
to
I'll
attack.
be open and honest about this. Alligators will probably not directly affect your fight.
Right.
They will be bonuses to this when the bandits attack, there's going to be a broader skirmish roll for the course of the full fight. They give bonuses to that roll for being there. But
Gotcha.
yeah, that can I'll definitely allow that if you want to roll diplomacy.
Okay. 9.
Okay. Raiji, anything you would like to do?
I don't know how the ship is on like food supplies. Can I help with that at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even if you don't give more food, you would probably get enough food to like allow for better meals. You know what I mean? Because there's specifically in the rules, there's you never have to roll to get food, but if you do roll and roll very well, you can reduce the amount of people you can feed to heighten the quality that you feed them with, essentially, of living that you give them. So yeah, you can make a survival check to do just that.
Everyone's eating alligator.
He just kills all the alligators.
I rolled so poorly. They
But
just kill 'em.
I do think that I am just like jumping on alligator to alligator and just like
spearing
fishing
fishes.
from
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for sure.
I got a 24.
Okay. Phosphorus, would you like to set up any defenses from your own supplies specifically at the the engine thing that you will be defending?
Yeah.
What and where?
I have 4 spike traps
Yes.
plus the 9 additional, or plus the 6 additional, correct?
Just trap.
Yeah, and I mean,
What's her name?
you do
Tricks.
like allies trigger them as well.
I know.
So-
So we are going outside of the cabin, right? That's what we're fighting.
She has a button on the inside kick so that things kick off. Hopefully you guys get out and she can hit it and it like armors all the windows and bolts the door shut. So hopefully no one gets inside.
Okay,
very hard to-
I will plant all. I will plant the 6 traps that he brought, like the actual stuff for, inside. So like 1 under each window, and then the rest by the door. So that way, if they
Okay.
get through the armor,
Probably can't put them all by the door, otherwise no one's getting in or out. The door is like 10 feet wide and a trap takes up a 5-foot space.
okay, yeah. Then I'll use 4 at least inside,
Okay.
and then the other 6. We don't know which direction they're coming from, correct?
No.
I'll put the traps like on the outside, so if they have to climb up, they have to go through a trap.
What do you mean?
Like so.
If they have to climb up the boat, like the side of the boat,
Like, I want to figure out what would be the easiest place to climb,
like on the rail.
and
like
then
if they're in the water and get on. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, you can. I mean, the walkway is only 5 feet wide, so any trap you put will allow no one to go back and
But
forth.
could he put it like on the side, like on the side of the rail?
On the edge of the boat.
no. Instead of having a trap like flat, can I do it like on the side of the rail with additional
So it'd
crafting
like
check?
go
Tie it
off
up.
if they tried to climb on.
Yeah, you could do that. I won't. You don't have to make a check. Normally, you'd have to make a check, but you have enough time to just do that.
I could just hold you.
So do you?
Yeah.
So
Over,
4
like,
on the inside
work
by
on it.
windows,
And then the 6 on the outside,
just like evenly on each side.
yeah, just
Okay.
to stop people from.
Word. So like 3, like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So I am assuming you guys split. You don't have to because they could have. Well, actually, you would. They want you to be on guard. You guys would shift into 2 people during the day, 2 people out watch during the night. You're awake at different times.
And we definitely have to be on the front cart. Like we're not gonna. Like the best plan is to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's the most important
I
spot.
think that's where they wanted us at the
Okino
beginning.
Okay.
values the 4 of you easily as the best
So,
unit that you guys have
One
got.
melee, one ranged.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of like vision.
I think you all have dim light.
We
vision.
all have dim light
Yes.
vision. Okay.
They
I
can
think
just
I've
still
checked it
disconnect
enough.
the one with all the passengers on it, even if they don't.
No, I'm just talking about watches.
Oh yeah.
Like if we're going day and night.
Yeah, you guys
night.
will be asleep at different times. Unless you don't want to have someone on watch at all times in the front and like no one's watching at
I
night,
have the
but-
light cantrip. It can see through the weather the best, so I can take one of the night.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll let you decide which
want-
one you want, and I'll just take the other one.
Did I throw you for such a loop?
Do you want to be with Eamon or me?
Since we're,
I don't know.
I just figure it's whatever. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of just like logistically, I don't know if if I have an advantage or if I benefit being with either one, and I don't know if you benefit with being with either one, so I don't know.
I think it's more
you
so just
probably-
one ranged, one
Just-
close.
Yeah, I know.
Just to
That's
add
what I'm
context,
saying.
you probably benefit most by being by Phosphorus because Phosphorus can heal you. Eamon cannot heal you as easily.
Yeah, okay. Me
Eamon
and-
can heal Raiji. I
me
mean,
and
granted, you
the
do have the
rat.
thing for a reaction.
Yeah, but waste that.
So
You know what I mean?
you guys in the day,
Yeah.
and then me and Eamon at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it gets to Raiji and I shift, I do want to continue a conversation.
To make
a little
out.
bit.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I mean, a couple days would go by. So yeah, the first shift, you guys are up there at night. All of you can be
wanna
full
set-
on anything you spent.
I want to say I want to set the
You- long
precedent that I
rest.
have my swords out at all times when I'm awake now.
Okay.
Just not
Yeah.
for like the campaign, but for this
Yeah, I
being
figured,
on the
I
boat.
figured. I never
For the
put
rest
them
of my
away.
life.
Walk into a noble's house. Look at my swords.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I assume
He's
all
trying
of
to
you would
eat.
have them out while you're on watch.
I have my
Yeah.
2 hook swords out.
I have
as
my
well.
full. I have my hammer and my shield out.
Okay, but yeah, so you guys are up. Both don't need to be to fully give you the visual of what you're on. So there is 20 feet wide, is what you're looking at for the width of this car. It's 50 feet long, and the cabin itself goes 10 feet high. On the left side of it, if we're looking at it, if we're looking at it from the front, like it is the front, and you're looking down the rest of the car. On the right side of it, there is a ladder. Right past the ladder is the opening, and it opens out to the other side. There are windows on both sides. The railing does not go into the front, so it just goes right side around that connects to goes over the bolt that connects the two, and then up around the left side of it, if that makes sense. So there's no railing on the front,
Okay.
the very front of it,
Gotcha.
to like walk around that way. If you were all the way at the front on either the left or the right side, and you wanted to go to the other side, you would either have to go to the ladder and climb over and then get down, or go all the way around.
are the roofs curved?
Very slightly,
But like,
but not enough to where it would like fuck with your footing.
yeah. So like, if I got up there, I wouldn't just be flat-footed automatically
No.
if we got in combat.
Not automatically.
I just
no.
don't want to just fuck myself by doing
Yeah,
that because
no.
I think it would be more
There-
advantageous for me to be.
There
able
is
to-
also a rough crow's nest thing with a couple feet of metal cover
cool.
on the top of your thing.
What did Vip and I accomplish?
Basically, you just you learned that he was adding those crow's nest things. You added those to all of them except the passenger one because they don't want to draw like attention. They don't want shots firing at that one if someone's in the tower on it. You this would have applies to your car as well. All of the railing now can act as cover. It's metally reinforced, and then you reinforced all of the bolts. Spent more time reinforcing the connecting bolts on the engine ones, so that it's a lot harder to just break the connecting of them. Yes.
2 quick questions.
No.
One.
No. No. What is it?
1, do we know that? Well, I guess this is a question for you too. What do we know that Raiji speaks Orcish?
No, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it
There's kinda
hasn't
no
it
way
hasn't
to-
organically come up, so I don't
Yeah,
I don't know
I
why
don't
you
think
would have.
you
I
would.
guess the second question would be: does that orc woman look like a fighter?
Like a fighter?
Yeah.
I mean, she looks decently built, but I wouldn't say she looks like a fighter.
Okay.
It's racist.
No. Well, yes, but I don't think out of the passengers, I don't think the butterfly brigade and the fucking perfume guy are going to do anything.
And the
but-
halflings, yeah.
but the orcish girl might. So I might have asked anyone like on the ship for like the guards and stuff if anyone spoke Orcish to talk to her.
yeah, no one, unless it comes up with Raiji, no one speaks Orcish.
Guess what I organically asked Raiji?
I feel like out of everybody, you would not ask Raiji if they know. I mean,
Well, I also don't know what languages everyone speaks
Yeah.
out of you three, so I'd probably.
Well, he also has the context of where you and he are pseudo from. Obviously, you're not actually from there,
Right.
but it's where it was. And there is a large orc population.
Okay,
in
so it's
the
reasonable I'd
Solid
make the
Desert.
connection that he might be around
Yeah,
orcs. Okay.
if he like he said grew up there.
Okay. Yeah, I would have probably came up to Raiji and like, do you speak Orcish by chance? I know in your
does
area
shift
there was.
change.
Yeah,
just in case, there's always a chance with people like this that they could try to take captives amongst the civilian population. Would you come with me to talk to this orcish person in the civilian quarters? I might see if she can bolster our ranks a bit.
Okay. So we're gonna just go right at a switch. So I'll just tell Eamon I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, it's like the sun is setting because you would be starting as the sun goes down. Yeah, you guys go to the
Good luck.
passenger cabin. You guys are now in the red zone, so they basically don't go anywhere at all. They're not out at any time, and security is way tighter. You find Okano to let you in or give you the key. He just give you the key.
Yeah, I'm assuming out of the other civilian, like those are the only civilians in there, the ones that we've already all established.
Yeah, that was the only.
Okay.
There was 5 occupied out of the 5 that rooms of the 5 ones.
I bet she doesn't even really know what's going on.
Yeah, no, she has no way to communicate with really anybody. So
Okay, yeah, okay. So then
She thinks we're the train robbers.
I would approach her with Raiji.
yeah, you go in. If you don't remember, she's looks middle-aged, female, orcish woman. Like I said, very built. Not a lot of scars or anything on her. She has a very deep, not like tiefling red, but a very deep, muted red skin. Very clearly, both of you could identify as a orcs that are native to deserts normally have.
So does it look similar to like the kind of?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
That doesn't guarantee that she's from there, but she's definitely of that type of orcish
Raiji's a
heritage.
little.
That's
a
fair.
little
Yeah, it's
slow.
Raiji.
Yeah. But yeah, you get in there and she's, as sunsetting, she's just sitting in there, poring over a book. She
Yeah,
looks
I'll
up at you guys
translate
go in.
or.
Yeah. Obviously, if you want to ask anything. Hello. Oh, sorry to bother you. Are you aware of anything going on? I know that you may not speak common. Is that correct?
Do you speak common?
You say in
Orcish?
common.
Common?
You say in Orcish?
Yeah.
And she like, it's like a curse has been lifted, and she's like, "Oh, you speak Orcish?
Yeah.
Hello. No, I don't speak common.
No? Okay. He says hi, by the way. And
Okay.
He just wanted to know if you speak common or if you know kind of what's going on.
Not really. I've picked up some things.
Yeah. We're kind of like in a dangerous area right now.
Yeah, I
So-
kind of got that. What is the danger?
Bandits.
Is it that lady?
Well, yeah, she was working for him,
Mm,
but she was pretty nice to me, so I think he's okay now.
okay.
But yeah, she's not the dangerous bandits are gonna attack.
Okay.
So just be ready for that.
In what? Okay. When you say be ready, like they'll come for us?
Well, probably not. They want to get all the other stuff, I think.
Mm.
I don't think they have any interest in you guys unless
I'm just kind of sitting
there's
there.
something I don't know.
Mike Wazowski. Face.
Okay.
But I think that's why you're locked in here is because we just want you to be safe.
Makes sense.
What did she say?
Can I? Oh,
Yeah.
what did he say?
He asked what you were saying.
Mm.
She just tries to say it all back to me in Orcish. What did she say?
She doesn't speak common.
Clearly.
She doesn't really know what's going on. I kind of told her about the bandits and stuff.
Gotcha. Can you check if she's ever been inclined to fighting in any way?
Are you strong?
For an orc, no, but for most races, probably.
He wants to know if you are able to fight.
Oh, no. I make weapons,
She makes
but
weapons.
I don't use them.
She
What-
doesn't use them.
What kind of weapons does she make?
What kind of weapons?
All kinds. I was a blacksmith. Well, I am a blacksmith. But
Do you know I don't have this name anywhere,
Mhm.
but I would ask her about the blacksmith that I
she
knew.
would have no idea.
No idea?
She doesn't know. Was he from North Thagnern? The dwarven city that this train's coming from?
No.
That's
No.
where I trained.
Oh. I'm from east of the mountains.
Oh. Oh. Explains why you speak Orcish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I worked with a blacksmith for a while when I was young.
Do you know the trade?
No.
Oh.
I reach into my bag and pull out a pickaxe, which I just love. There's no context for this for Rudisteer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do this
Miner?
well.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Well, if you need, I don't know how they get ore up here, but I'm hopefully headed to Wakuzana to start a shop.
Cool.
So if you need work,
Are we going to Wakuzana?
Eventually, yes.
That's where she's going too.
what did he say?
He said
Did we ever decide on that?
We're going to Wakuzana.
I'm from there.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm from there.
Oh, he's from there.
Oh,
I pull out my swords and I kind of show her.
okay. Yeah, she takes them and she's like, oh,
I'm
These
like,
are-
yeah, these are what I had.
yeah, these are very well made.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
Rudisteer's like, she can definitely fight. Looking
The-
at swords together.
Oh, assessing.
The way they're curved is not an easy thing to achieve without breaking the blade.
Yeah, he was pretty
in
good.
Forging.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation.
Yeah.
If pushed, does she know at least how to use a sword?
I think she knows how to use it. I don't think she's very good at it.
What is she not? She's not a fighter. Okay.
No. She knows
what-
how to make stuff.
what-
And anybody
oh, yeah,
knows how to
okay.
make it can like
Right,
use
right,
it
right.
to a
What is
degree.
he
but
saying?
He's asking if when push comes to shove, could you use a sword?
Oh, I'd really rather not.
Yeah, she'd rather not.
I would rather her not either. It's
He'd
more
rather
so.
you not.
Okay.
Worst,
Gives her the
worst
gun.
case scenario.
What is his name?
Renisteer.
What?
Oh, what is your name?
Well, I said that in Orcish, so
It's still my name.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like roughly
Yeah,
the same.
yeah.
What is your name?
My name's Raiji.
Vrelger. Vrelger.
Nice to meet you.
Shakes your hand.
So it's just Phosphorus and I chilling on the roof waiting for them. Sun's going down.
Just in case, again, let her know I don't intend her to be on the front lines, but since these are bandits, and I kind of like look around at everyone else in this carriage, I'm like, she definitely seems the most suited to have a weapon. Would she want one if I could get her one? Just worst case scenario. I don't want her on the front
Do you
lines.
want a weapon, worst case scenario?
I have a dagger.
She has
but
a
that's
dagger.
More for cutting.
Does she want
rope
something
and things
bigger?
like that.
Do you want something bigger?
No.
No.
Not even if, but, again,
I
worst
honestly-
case scenario, bandits.
I honestly think I'd be better off just swinging. Or just, she hangs
hangs herself.
in her pack a bit and she pulls out like very clearly a hammer meant to work metal.
Mhm.
Just using this.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for your time.
He says thanks.
Can you tell him I say you're welcome?
Okay. Oh, she says you're welcome.
Oh, okay.
And
I
she
just-
like looks at you and gives you 2 thumbs up.
I kind of give like a martial bow and a little bit, and then just like, if you guys want to keep talking, that's fine.
Oh, and I would just tell her the flare thing because I assume she got a flare and doesn't know what to do with it. 'Cause
Yep.
he-
That's a
Absolutely.
great point.
Yep.
So I would tell her that.
She's like, oh, thank you. I did not.
they just gave me this thing.
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
know. So yeah.
I would.
Unless you have anything else.
No,
then-
I just.
I was confused on this bit. Now, do we just like in here? We just
No,
shoot
it needs to be. It needs
Well,
to
the
be.
windows are
You have a
locked.
hammer.
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
Oh, okay.
If it's that bad and this thing gets in
something
here,
will be open.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
and yeah, if
Keep
you
metal in the
light that
whole
off,
cart.
I'll
I'll sleep
book it.
with my hammer with me.
But we'll protect you.
Okay, thank you.
So while they're gone, it's just me and Phosphorus
Uh-huh.
hanging up there.
Phosphorus
Just
just
kinda
ready to go to
looking around.
bed, and you just haven't got up.
Yeah, I'm just like. So, did you and Vip, by chance, ever talk about a way to get off this thing if shit goes
No.
really sideways?
I think Vip and I are both in agreement that we're going to go down with the ship.
Oh, I wasn't in on that conversation. Okay.
I mean, we created this. This is kind of a work of art right now. And
Oh.
I think we'd both be fine with this is our final work.
Oh. Yeah.
Can confirm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Say some. I'm not saying it's me. Say someone did
Want to get off?
theoretically need to get off, or like get passengers off if the passengers aren't quite ready to die in this beautiful work of art, by the way.
Well, I hope they can swim.
To add context, like I said, they have about 5 boats that could get, well, I guess now 6 with your guys' big rowboat tied on, that could probably get 14 people with all of them. It would have been 10, now 14 with the one that can fit 4. Other than that, you do have alligators that, while they don't have barding, could roughly, if they don't all die, have people ride on them. It would not be easy to do at any sort of long term with no way to like be held
Also,
on.
how do they
but-
differentiate between bandits and people falling in? You know,
Yeah, I mean,
not like super smart.
I'd
yeah,
probably let
Renister
him know.
can
Yeah.
speak with them, so it's
Yeah,
that's
but what do you
Those
say?
guys
The
in those
bandits-
colors, no attack.
The bandits have sacks of money with dollar signs on them.
and big
Well,
striped shirts.
All of the guards have the same poncho with the symbol.
Yeah.
So it's easy enough to just say,
I don't think
look
it's the
for
guards.
the yellow mark.
I just like grab a
worried
guy.
about-
Well, so they don't attack the guards.
This person's good. This person's good. Also, like the passengers.
I drag
yeah,
it.
if a passenger goes in, they might not
That's
know.
mostly what I was
But
thinking.
if a passenger goes in, I think we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drag a guard and just point him at it, like good, and then hold up a little picture of an angry guy, like bad.
You bring Alice over. Bad.
Phosphorus walks by and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they could probably get on the boats, and if you don't fit, well, I guess you gotta swim. But that won't be my way out.
Do you? I know this is kind of a pointless question because I don't think any of us know. But have you thought much about that hooded figure, kind of with the
Oh yeah, he's an android, which is kind of weird. I don't know why he's here. It's
what
also
is an
kinda weird,
android? I'm not.
He's,
I've heard of them, but
mechanical humanoid.
like a machine
Pretty much, yeah. Very, very, very advanced.
with like a full range of emotions. And
I would assume so. I've never talked to one.
why do you think he left us alive?
Either A, if it was more mechanical, could not be part of its programming. B, leaving us alive will further its cause.
That makes so. Eamon was like, I was like, yeah, I was only thinking about it as a person, but it makes sense that they just wouldn't program it to like just get a thing.
And leaving us alive could be what it wants. We could help it further something. I don't know.
Okay.
And it's got your blood. There's no reason to kill you.
Yeah, what if it needs more?
Okay. What if I'm just a blood farm?
Just immediately after it left the portal, just opens the vial. It's like,
Also, it might have understood. It might not have. It could have killed most of us, but we also had a chance to kill it.
It's true. Wasn't worth
It
the
might
risk,
not
maybe.
have been able to finish the fight.
Okay. Well, hope you get a good night's rest.
Yeah. Are
friend.
you planning on going down the ship?
Oh,
like a man would.
You're not a little bitch, are you?
are you gonna make your drow ancestors proud?
You a coward?
Probably not. No, I would go down.
enough.
I would go down protecting the passengers or the guards. Yes, but I think I want to preserve life as much as I can. Not necessarily my own, but if everybody else was off and safe, and I had to go down with the ship, I mean, yeah.
I mean, you already
That's what it
survived
is.
one. Maybe you could survive another one.
Maybe it's like your thing.
wow.
Yeah.
Like level up.
Yeah.
How many
yeah.
how many ships have you sunk?
I mean, you're not
This would
wrong,
be a
man.
lot.
You're not wrong. Kind of look around, just like Eamon knows how to talk to almost everybody, and Phosphorus is just an enigma to him.
Good. Phosphorus is an enigma to the world.
He's just like, yeah, well, oh, I think that's Raiji.
No, he's not tall enough.
It's some random guard.
Some guard walks by, and then I hope it's Raiji. I'm like,
That's
oh, you're right.
wearing the same
You're right.
clothes
You're
as
right. You're
Raiji.
right. Not Raiji. So what do you?
I wanted to fit in.
He looked cool, okay?
So Raiji's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I like Reggie. He's a very, very straightforward individual. You always know what you get with him.
Yeah, you can really just read him like a book.
Yeah.
Do you read much?
I do.
What do you like to read?
Well, I was reading that book on lycanthropy.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you like it?
I did. I didn't really. A lot of the answers they wanted were more magical in nature, which I don't agree with.
Just doing that thing where you're like trying to talk and also look and see when your friends are coming back. It's like, come on, guys.
It's like you're talking with a crazy guy and you're like waiting like for an out.
yeah.
Where do you want to be in 10 years?
Waiting for the bus.
So,
What's your 3-year plan?
1 year.
Oh, no. One day.
so I mean, if you have time sometime, I would love to talk to you about your family and where you come from.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a soft spot? I didn't mean
No.
to offend. You're not very fond of them?
Not really, no.
You don't like them very much?
There's like one I liked.
Are they gone now?
No.
Well,
I also could be lying.
I would just hope by now you don't really feel like you need to lie to me much.
I don't need to.
I think I heard something over the. I just kind of like walk away and like look into the water.
Just dives over the
So yeah, anything else you guys want to do before you're murdered?
You know, I think Eamon wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to.
that's how all this.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
I was like, I
So
better
you
get
guys-
a chance to talk to Raiji.
You two, Phosphorus
I
and
didn't do all this for that
Renister,
conversation.
Go to bed.
He's like one of those guys that like doesn't tell you much, and every time we talk to anyone else, they're like, "Yeah, he's just so talkative, so open."
He likes everyone, very open.
But yeah, eventually it's just Eamon and Renister.
Just have like the,
Eamon and Renister.
I have the light cantrip just like on my staff.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to say, so I feel like I kind of cut you off the other day when we were talking up here. Do you have any theories or ideas as to why that hooded fellow let us live?
No. I have no idea.
How do you out of game? Like, how do you look while you're saying this? So you
I'm
just seem
probably
kinda like
pretty distant. When I probably look pretty distant when I'm.
like you're thinking about something.
Yeah, like I'm deep in thought.
Does it bother you that he did?
It doesn't bother me that I'm alive, but I guess I don't understand it.
Like, why not kill us if he could?
Yeah. Like maybe he's good, right?
I mean, I can't.
Or what if he thinks he's good?
I think most people in this world don't think they're evil. Even these. I mean, you saw the lady we talked to today. She thinks she's helping her family. Everybody in this world has to convince themselves what they're doing is the right thing. At least most do.
Do you think that's what I'm doing?
Convincing yourself that what you're doing is right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think what you're doing is wrong. I'm not. Other than your goal of facing the strongest thing you can, that seems like a pretty morally ambiguous thing. I mean, you can take that however you will. You can decide to face the strongest, whoever they might be, and beat whoever you can, and that could be in a simple competition, like arm wrestling our friend Renister, or it could justify you in killing just about anyone in the pursuit of becoming as strong as you can. But I admire it. I mean, what you're seeking is truth. What you're seeking is to find out if it's you or the other person across from you, and there's an admirable aspect of that. It's a form of truth most people don't ever get to face, or don't ever, at least when they do, they don't enjoy it. Does it make you feel good to face such challenges, win or lose? I mean, obviously it doesn't feel good to lose ever, but what does it give you?
It always feels good to lose because it makes me know what I need to do to win.
Is there an end goal there? Is there a point where you'll be satisfied with the win, or is it just on to the next?
Yeah, I haven't really thought of an end. Just imagine it and I keep doing it.
Have you always been this way since a child, or did something make you this way?
Yeah. A lot of parents at the orphanage didn't like me when they came in to adopt because I wanted to keep fighting them.
God. Did you ever hear anything about your true family, like your real mother and father?
No. All I know is I have genie blood.
I'm still not quite. Yeah. How did you find that out?
people in the orphanage told me. And the elders in the village.
Have you kind of put that to rest? Are you not very curious about finding much more about that? It's totally okay not to. Some things don't need to be figured out or looked into.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I knew more, I could be stronger. But I kind of want to get stronger without that.
Something that's under your control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know I am thinking a lot too about who that person was and why he let us live. I know he has my blood, and I know he's very powerful. And I mean, at least from what Phosphorus told me, most androids like that have to be programmed to do something. So I don't know if I'm not quite sure how they work, even a little bit. But this individual might not even have a will of their own.
Are you worried that you're going to kill everybody again? Sorry.
It's okay. Within the first 5 minutes of Eamon being awake, he was reminded that he sunk the ship and then asked if he would do it again.
Asked if he's worried about doing it again.
Do it again if I
would do it
asked
in a
you?
heartbeat. I'm less worried than I was. I mean that it hasn't happened often.
Mm-hmm.
The time you saw when you saw into my spirit, I suppose, is by far the worst thing that's happened, and that was due to me not. I thought I could go through this life not using my abilities and hiding them, and I guess they just kind of built up inside me until it had to get out. And so now, living a lifestyle I haven't much lived before at all, where I'm using this magic all the time, I can't see it getting to that point again, but also it's very tied to me and how frightened or angry I am, and it is very emotional. It's a very emotional process for me, so I try to not get too extreme in that area as well, but I don't know. I hope not, but that's about the best I can say. I think if you guys are here and you guys know this and you've known my past and what triggers it, I think I'm safe. I think I'm a lot safer than Bondo, for example. It's not that out of control or that prevalent, but I mean, you can never say never on that.
How many people do you think are going to die on this mission?
More than I would like. I don't know. I'm not much of a killer, and I'm by no means a trained killer, and I could have, I guess, tried to be a guard or tried to be something with a bit of a violent MO, but that wasn't a huge option. It wasn't something I was ever very good at until I learned this magic, but I was always told it was so dangerous to never use it. So the idea of me trying to harm others, do it if I have to, but I'm still not quite used to that yet. I'm still not okay with even fighting those that have been made my enemy. But as far as people on our side, I'm no expert on interrogation or reading the enemy per se, but based on how confident that girl was, her name was Alice.
No, it was Lily.
You're right, sorry. Slip of the tongue. Lily, she seemed confident, and that made me nervous. And Ranister could see through her better than I could. Maybe she was bluffing. Maybe she was faking the whole thing just to act tough. Maybe I fall for it a little easier than others, but she seemed confident and not in a stupid way.
Yeah, but she didn't know how strong we were.
That's true. I don't think any of us will die as far as you and me and Phosphorus and Renister go. I'm not really worried about any of us dying. Although Phosphor did say he'd go down with the ship. So maybe him. But I'm not worried about us per se. There's just defenseless individuals on board. And at the very least, if we put up enough of a fight, they know the best way to get to us is through them. So I know being up here is the most important as far as the overall scheme of things goes, but I'm very nervous as to how far away we are from the civilians. Everybody else that's here signed up for this. They didn't. What about you?
Yeah, I don't want to kill anybody. I feel bad.
Really?
Mhm.
Not that, I mean, I'm not going to lie, that does come by a bit of a surprise. You seem so, it seems like your most prized possessions are naturally tools that cause death.
Yeah. I usually just kill like ferocious animals. Or innocent animals, I guess, sometimes.
Those are to eat. So,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I don't know. Before I crossed the mountain, I'd never really fought a person before.
Have you ever killed a person before?
No.
So this would be the first time you ever have to do that. I might be the wrong person to talk to about this. I hate it. And from what I have done, it hasn't been good, and it hasn't been by anything of my own making or my own choices, really. So all I can say is it feels exactly as bad as you think it would, and sometimes worse. But I guess the right thing to say is take heart that you're protecting innocent people. Perhaps Rhinocerophosphorus would be the best to talk to.
Fucking love killing people. Yeah!
But what if the bandits think they're protecting innocent people too?
Like I said, I think we all convince ourselves we're doing the right thing. I think, Raiji, I think there is a place for this. I think there is a place to sit and think and contemplate why you do what you do, but I think while we're up here, it's a bit too late for that. I think whether this will make us feel good or bad afterwards, we have to do what we said we'd do. And if that's just what it is and we feel horrible afterwards, or we can find a way to justify it, I don't think that should change what we have to do. I don't know. Maybe after
Did I
this
kill a
we'll
person?
have a picture.
I think it killed like frog people or whatever.
Yeah, I think the only people
You kill a frog person, you absolutely decimated, as you've brought up many times, that like weird thing.
I killed the baby.
You killed people-looking things in Amon's like palace things, but those are clearly not real.
I just
I think
wanna
the only
mention that.
humanoid deaths we had were
The bandit.
the bandits.
For you guys,
Yeah.
And then the people that were fighting the like
you
mush
also-
things, we saw them die, but we didn't kill
Woodsman
them.
and the Sentinel, but those are like clearly not
Yeah.
humans. They're humanoid, but they aren't akin to a sentient race. So I think the answer is no.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
But I think we should continue this conversation then at some point. I think the others might have a lot more to add than I would. As far as I'm concerned still, I mean, when it comes down to it, you have to choose of kill or be killed, and that's very, very hard to attach a morality to. And I don't think it'll ever feel good, but I think it'll give you another chance to keep figuring out what the good thing is if you're alive. That's the best way I've found to justify it so far, and I know it's not a very strong argument, but I'm working on it.
Let's try really hard not to kill anybody this time.
I agree. I'll do my best.
Why don't everyone roll a d12 for me and tell me what you get?
Okay.
12.
Okay. Well,
6.
You're making it likely for a heavy rain, aren't you?
Yep. Honestly, now that he got 12, no one else needs to roll. I was just gonna have all of you roll and take. We're gonna take what was highest.
3.
8.
So,
God damn it.
It is a torrential.
Weather boy.
A
All right,
torrential
so
downpour.
let's just wait through this downpour.
Well, you're not the one initiating anything. -4 circumstance penalty on perception checks, and everything is considered concealed to you no matter the distance.
Can they even see the train?
I would like to remind you again, concealed is not invisible. It is very not hard to still make out things. It's just hard to pin them down. So anytime you target someone with something, it's a DC flat 5 check to hit them or have it succeed. You still lose the actions that you were to use to do it.
This really
Same
kind of
for them, too.
This really kind of crippled me though.
So
They all have guns, so that's pretty good.
3 days go by. And Eamon and Raiji are on watch.
And Amy and I have
Why
never
don't
had a
both of
conversation
you roll
since.
perception? You
I
take
have
a
-3.
-4. Oh yeah, you have your hat, -3.
I don't have any pluses, just no minuses, right?
Yeah, you have no minuses, and also nothing is concealed to you because you know that's not weather doesn't affect you in that way.
15.
15.
10.
Okay.
But we're concealed to most other things, right?
Yeah, everything's
I
concealed.
do have
It
a
is
light cantrip on my
pouring.
staff.
So, you guys are on watch.
lighthouse on
How do you guys keep watch, the two of you up there? There is the kind of crow's nesty area. It's not elevated more in any way. It's just there's like a bit of cover around it.
I would
and
try
it's
to
more
take
stable,
the higher ground to
but-
try to shout to Raiji, because now that I know it's like a like really bad rainfall, I know I can see better through it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
I
mean,
would
there's
take
nothing
a-
that's higher.
Yeah.
It's just, are you
I'm
on the roof?
I'm on the roof.
Okay. I assume you're
I
on
would
the
be
roof
on the
as well?
roof, but close enough to still be able to yell. Like, does the torrential rain get in the way of like sound at all?
No, you guys would. I mean, you would
Okay.
be like.
You'd be able
Yelling
to
You
yell
could
louder,
literally
louder.
also
but it wouldn't be too
stomp like on the roof to
I'm
it.
sure we've by now made some sort of thing that if we do this, that means it's happening.
Yeah.
Are we the
Yeah,
only
easily.
ones on watch too for the whole train?
No, you're the only ones on watch for your part.
Okay, good.
Or
my head
other
was like,
people on watch.
Yeah, I imagine they have the gongs and stuff to
Yes.
ring back there too.
Yeah.
Gong.
So I just need to know where you guys are when this thing kicks off. Is what I'm asking.
I'd be at the front of the
at the top.
on
Front of the top.
I'd probably just be in the middle of the top.
So the crow's nest type thing.
Is there an easy way to get out of there?
Oh yeah, you just step out of it.
Yeah, I'll be in there.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys don't hear anything until there is a loud gong. That is the warning gong, and it kind of immediately perks you up to all look around. You don't see anything, but Eamon, it sounds like you hear something like moving. Many things quickly moving through the air as the sound of fighting starts towards the end of the train, and these are hidden to
Like
you.
the whole other end.
You just all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing within view, but basically there's going to be fighting going on
Yeah.
all the way down in that isn't like directly involved with you guys.
Immediately stomping.
Yeah, for sure, and they can be hidden to Raiji if you would like to point them out immediately. But you make out roughly 5 what looks like almost paragliders heading towards you guys. And I would like everyone to roll for initiative. And so the battle for the locomote begins. Our party has done all they can to prepare. All that's left now is to fight. But what tricks do the bandits have up their sleeves? Is the hooded man amongst their ranks? Can the boys keep the front engine safe? All of this and more. Next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.